Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Bienvenue. Welcome everyone. Thanks for showing up. Today we're going to be doing some Flipper Friends, and let's see. It looks like we've got five pretty decent tables. They're not too bad. There's a couple in there that could use a little bit of work, but you know they're not all going to be perfect. Um, but today we are hanging out, and it's kind of rainy, drizzly, yucky kind of day out today over where I'm at. So it's a great day to play some pinball, especially for the lunchtime. So um, today we're gonna probably start out with Hippie. Um, it is it is a table that I actually enjoy. It's the first time I got to play this table, and it it's not very complicated. Pretty much what you see is what you get. The points are clearly labeled on the table. You're just trying to, of course, score as many points as you can. So that is what we're definitely going to try to do. That's what I'm definitely going to try to do anyway. So looks like everything's running okay. If you guys are having a hard time hearing, or you can't hear me, or you can't hear the table, or whichever, please let me know in the chat. And that's pretty much what we're working on. I know we've got, I'm working with a new microphone. I'm sure you can see it on my shirt here. So I want to make sure that that's kind of dialed in and it's not too loud or overbearing or anything like that. And you can still hear everything. So let me know in the chat if you do. So the first one we're going to work on here is Hippie. Make sure my volume is up a bit because I had turned it down earlier so we could hear. So we're going to start this one up. Looks like, let's see here. Hippie, what my strategy on this table is to hit this center kind of loop, and to try to get my ball save lit as much as possible by hitting these two. Can you turn that down, please? Thank you. So let's see here. Yeah, those flashing lights up here on this this light, they do say cult, C-U-L-T. I don't know why. Your guess is as good as mine. PG, I have no idea. But I don't know why they did that. Maybe that's what they thought the hippie movement was back in the day when they started, when they made this table. I have no idea. But yes, it does say cult. These two drop targets are white targets there on the right hand side. If you hit both of those, that will light your ball save. It's not a very long ball save, so I try to get those lit as much as possible. Your rollover that says van up at the top, each one that you roll through there is 500 points. When you complete the word van, I believe you get like 2,000 points for that. So if you hit these drop targets up here and spell flowers, knock those drop targets down, that will give you 2,000. And completing cult will give you 1,500 points. And then you want to light these lights here. It goes from 100 all the way up to 1,000. Then you go through it again to get to 2,000. The way you light those is by rolling through these rollovers. And I think you can hit something else. I don't remember. I haven't figured out that part of other things that light these lights, but those are one of the things that that you do. And then love, L-O-V-E, on the outlanes. If you spell LO, I believe it's 500 points. And if you spell VE, that's 500 points. I don't think you have to do both of them. It's just one side or the other side, and that'll give you 500 points. So that's pretty much the rules on this one. It's pretty straightforward. I don't use this left up flipper up very much, and what I've found hitting the orbit, it doesn't tend to stay up there at all. It tends to do like what Black Belt did and just kind of go hit and come right back down. So I don't hit that very often. If I hit it, it's usually by accident. So, but let's take a look and see who's in the house. Give out some shout outs here. Looks like we got PG. Good to see you. Wingo. Soggy Bacon's in the house. Good to see you. Skull Joe, good to see you, brother. Thanks for hanging out. It looks like that's what we got hanging out so far. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I'm glad I can somewhat give you something to watch or whichever on your lunch hour, if that's what you're doing. But either way, good afternoon, and thanks for hanging out. And let's get started on Hippie here. I don't do anything special. Sometimes I'll try to do a light plunge to get into the upper rollovers, because it's, you know, that's 500 points. So, you know, and I didn't even have a chance to kind of warm up. So this is just kind of a warm up so far. I'm just gonna get used to it. This sometimes when you're playing a bunch of different tables and whatnot, it's difficult to get used to playing the table that you're on and then readjust to play another table. So it takes me, and I'm an old guy, so it takes me just a few minutes to get adjusted. So, but let's see what we got here. Homeworld sucks. Yes, it does. Homeworld does suck, and it is definitely not my most favorite table. But you know, I found that Homeworld is a lot better than Borderland in that pack. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that whole pack, but I would say Borderland right now is the worst in the pack. But that, you know, that's just my opinion. I just don't enjoy Borderlands at all, and I was really hoping to enjoy it, but you know, you can't like them all, I guess. But Hippie, this table is it's part of the Zaccaria Pinball Pack 4, and you can also get access to it on PinballNet as well. So, but here I like to backhand that up that Colt ramp, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I luckily got I knocked down all the flower drop targets there and scored 2,000 points. I normally try to stay away from hitting those, only because they're just, you know, just the angle that they are. They'll send the ball either to the out lanes or straight down the middle, and you know, that's not something that I try to fight for. The only time, and it's, you'll hit them throughout the game, and you'll knock, you know, one or two of them off and get control of the ball and whatnot, but I don't actively go for them unless I only have like maybe one or two that are up and my ball save is on. Then I'll go and try to complete it just when the ball save is on. I don't try to go for them at all if I don't have a ball save. So that's my strategy on going through the flowers. If it looks like I've only got a couple and I just started my ball save, I'll try to finish out flowers, get that 2,000 points, and then move back to hitting the Colt. So that's just kind of my strategy on it. Let's catch up here a little bit on chat before we start. Let's see here. The physics in Homeworld is what ruins it, in my opinion. Maybe ChalataLove can show me secrets I'm missing. No, brother. Unfortunately, on Borderlands, man, the I don't understand how you can get the what do you call it, skill shot, the big skill shot on that table, man. The ball just bounces around way too much, and you can't get control of the ball. You can't do any kind of uh, nudge passing, or sometimes the nudge passes work okay on that table, but they're not the greatest. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to it. But it is definitely not a I tilted there. It's definitely not a my favorite table at all. So yeah, I agree. Snoopy, Soggy Bacon. It's similar to Snoopy, Kung Fu Panda, Super Heavy. Yeah, it's they need to revisit a lot of those tables. Garfield's the same damn way. I mean, yeah. PG, you're right, brother. Borderlands is the worst one in that pack. It's the absolute worst one in that pack. So let me see if I can try to get this up onto the van part. You make more points that way, I think. It just takes me forever because this plunger is just not very, very accurate, and I just kind of lose interest and just say the hell with it. I'm just gonna. There we go. Is it worth 500 points? I guess you're trying to get as many points as possible, so I guess so. When it starts doing that, it's pretty difficult to control that ball, so let's see here. Window. Better than Borderlands is a faint phrase. Yeah, I would say so too, Wingo. Okay, let's try this again here. I did it again, but I'll hold it up here. Go about halfway. No, didn't do it. I don't normally use that flipper a whole lot, only because it just kind of sends the ball up in there and you don't really know what to expect after that. So I don't use it a whole lot. But the majority of this game is just hitting that once I can get it. Just doing that and trying to hit those white targets up there to start that ball save. I hit one of them, so I prefer using this backhand more than on the left side than I do the right part of the flipper. On the right side of using the right flipper, it takes me a little longer to get that one, and I'm a little impatient. This ball's rolling kind of slower than most tables roll, so I hate it when it does that. Most tables, the balls, especially on these, the balls roll a little faster than what this one does, but. And sometimes the ball will roll and you've got the flipper up and it'll stay like about either halfway or 2/3 of the way up the flipper and just freeze there. It's a strange bug. So, all right, I'm going to kind of shut up a little bit since we all pretty much understand what we're doing on this table and just try to play. Try to beat my score. All right, I just got Spelled Van, got 2,000 for that. And this Colt ramp, it does have a timer, so it will reset. I think it resets like after 15 seconds of no activity through there, it'll reset. So, and I think that you'll see the lights start flashing fast. Come on, ball. I just need to be a little bit more patient. All right, there we go. 1,500 points. And that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, this is the gist of the table. I'm not doing that. That's pretty much how I got the score that I've got. I think last I checked on the leaderboards, I think I was let me check here, 12th on Hippie, and I'm sure it's changed by now. I think my score is like 73,000 on this. I think the top score when I had this up, I'm looking at a screen just above the camera, so I know my eyes look kind of weird, but it looks like the top score on this is 139, and in order for me to move up, I need to make like 75-10 or 110. So that's what I'm shooting for. Just trying to better my score. Okay. I'll catch up on chat here a little bit. Start another one. While backhanding it from the left flipper to the cult ramp. Yeah, it's a fun shot, man, and it makes you feel good when you hit it. So it makes me feel good when I hit it anyway. It's a smooth, fun shot to take. So when the ball comes down the far right side, I let it dead flip to the left flipper. I do too, and that's I kind of got into the routine of doing that, but every once in a while that ball will get kind of kicked out just a little bit further, and it'll either just hit the tip of the left flipper or go straight down the middle, and you can't catch it. So I never know when it's gonna do that, so I try to either trap it on that right side as much as possible or hit the ball. So that's the inconsistent part, I guess, of that ball rolling out that outside. But I hate when that flipper gets in the way. Doesn't normally, though. Let's see here. Well, I'm just not hitting that today. Now, I really haven't tried to do much nudge passing on here. I don't know if the nudge pass works. I guess I could try, but it usually doesn't come from that out lane, and I don't like the nudge pass when the ball isn't rolling. So I guess I could kind of roll it and try it that way, but it's not a very good nudge. So the nudge pass doesn't seem to work very well. I'm sure it would have worked pretty well right then when I was trying to, when the ball had rolled back down, I bet you I would have nudged and it would have nudged over just fine. But the ball seems to need to have quite a bit of momentum to be able to nudge pass with this table. So let's see here. There we go. See how it comes right back down? I just try not to hit that. Does that. Just like that. All right. Let me try the plunger here. No. No. Well, I had the ball save on there, so. see here. Woo. Well, that ball just gets going. No, still need to be a little bit more patient. All right, let's look and see who's back in the chat. Mad Ben, good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Rocket Magnet UK, thanks for hanging out, brother. Yeah, this lunchtime streaming at lunchtime seems to have a pretty decent I guess following. People are kind of, I'm getting a very good response from playing during the lunchtime. So I'm my schedule is allowing me to be able to do this, and it's a blast. I think it's a lot of fun, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me during your lunchtime, man. You know, I know it's, you know, especially being at work and whatnot, you know, lunchtime is your time. You don't want anybody kind of bugging you or telling you what to do, or at least that's how I felt when I had my lunch times and whatnot, and I was in the office. You know, it's kind of, the boss doesn't get to tell you what to do or bug you or anything like that during your lunch hour. And I appreciate you hanging out and playing some, or watching some pinball. And okay, this table seems to take forever to load, though. There we go. Well, I appreciate you guys, man. I really do, and I'm glad I can stream at this time. So I work from home as well, man, and I work remote, and I don't need to go into the office very often at all, and I prefer that, but you know, there's times when you got to go into the office, and when you work for corporate America, or I say corporate America, corporate, when you work for a company, they don't like you using their Wi-Fi or their internet for your personal reasons or any of that other stuff. So, you know, when I'm at home, I can use my internet whenever I want to for whatever I want to. So, and I get more work done remotely, honestly. I don't know how you guys feel about, you know, remote working or anything like that. I work in IT, so being able to work remotely is a huge benefit. And you know, some companies are starting to kind of get away from it, especially right after COVID and whatnot. They want everybody to come back into the office, and there's not a very good response to that, especially the company that I'm working for. But I think they're kind of getting the picture. There's people who, you know, I have been fortunate enough that I don't have to, settle down, ball. I don't have to worry about that too much. So, but there are some departments that are in the company that I work for, they have to go in, or and they don't think it's fair. But what can you do? I mean, some jobs you got to go in, some jobs you don't necessarily have to. So, Well, thanks, Soggy Bacon Man. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's a busy time of the day, so I understand people popping in and popping out and whatnot, man. No worries, brother. Thanks for hanging out, and do me a favor and hit that like button on the way out. I appreciate you. Oh man, that's a hike, man. 50 miles from work. Yeah. I don't live that far from the office that I work for. But when the weather kind of gets bad out here, and the snow can get really, really, really bad over here, you don't want to go into work. You don't want to go into the office. So, especially, it's nice to be able to stay home and not have to get out there and risk wrecking your car or somebody hitting you. And I think it's safer for everyone. It's less people on the roads, less bad things that can happen. Plus, I don't have to spend a whole lot of money on fancy work clothes or anything like that. I can work from home in my shorts and my t-shirt, and don't have to worry about packing a lunch or buying lunch or any of that stuff, man. It's great. I like it. Almost missed that one. Let's see here. There we go. So if you guys look, I've got 2 targets left to finish spelling flowers. So the next time I light my ball save, I'm gonna probably be trying to hit those targets so I can get that 2,000 points. So, too late. There we go. You see that light on Colt was starting to blink fast. It went out on me. It was starting to blink fast there, but everything resets. Everything resets if you drain a ball. So here, get up there. There we go. All right, Soggy Bacon, thanks for hanging out, man. We'll see you next go, bro. There we go. Woo, one away. Let's see if we can hit it. I missed it. I missed it again. Let's see if we can get it before that ball save goes out. No. Oh well. Come on, give it to me. I just don't want to take the chance. So, looks up. We got the ball save lit. I got the W and flowers. Let's see if we can hit that. No. I think I can backhand this. There it is. There's 2,000 points. Woo. And the more it stays up there, the better. Oh. Go, 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 go. You gonna give it back? Okay. That light was blinking, so I didn't know if it was gonna give it back to me or not. If it's blinking like that and turns off before the ball goes down, you lose. It doesn't have one of those timers that, or sensors that, if it's in the alley, it shows that it's out. No, if it's still blinking, when the ball gets down there and you can hear the kind of the little click, then you're good. But if it turns off before, you lost the ball. Hate that. All right. Here's that. Come on, baby. Go. Get up there. Woo. Okay. Let's get that last one. There we go. A lot of repetition here. Lots and lots of repetition. But I feel that this table, it really helps. These types of tables really help sharpen your accuracy, your timing. I like playing these tables. I didn't think I would, but the more that I play these tables, the more I appreciate them. So I'm glad they're putting these tables in there. Where am I at here on this Hippie? Oh, okay. So I've beaten my personal best on Hippie so far, so that's a good thing, I guess. Yeah, right? Let's catch up a little bit on chat here. Thanks, Matt Ben. Man, I had no idea. I'm just kind of getting in the zone and hitting that shot, man. That hitting that ramp shot, man. It feels good. It's kind of one of those, once you kind of dial it in, you know, it's one of those gives you a little bit of confidence, you know. See, like right there, that light was flashing. If it would have went down the middle, I don't know if it would have saved it or not. Let's see how high we can take this thing. And that's the other thing on this. I don't see anywhere on this table that tells you what ball you're on. That's kind of the frustrating thing, is I really don't know what. I think I'm on ball 2, but I'm not sure. Oh, missed it. I missed it. Oh, that was a nice shot. Nope. Man, when that ball save is not on and it starts hitting these bumpers or hitting those targets, man, I start getting a little worried. I don't like that, because it's hard to recover sometimes when that ball is just darting for that either outside lanes or down the center. Nice. All right. Oh, he goes out there. So 108, that kind of brought me up a little bit on the leaderboards. Brought me a few more points on my overall ranking and whatnot. So I'm happy with that. 108 610. So let's catch up a little bit here. Hey, Retro, good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Yeah, at first I avoided the flower targets as well. But I found, of course, throughout, you're playing and whatnot, those targets that get knocked down. And when you got like maybe one or two, and your ball save is on, that's the best time to go for those. And that's 2,000 points, man. So, I mean, if you can time it correctly and hit those targets while your ball save is on, those 2,000 points, man. Every time you can do that, it'll add up pretty quick. So, uh, I that's kind of my strategy on it. Is I don't go for them. If they happen, they happen. But if I've only got a couple of more and my ball save is on, I'm going for it, man. I'm going to get my ball back. So, I think that's the most ideal time to be able to do it. So. Um, Sixth place. All right. Thanks, Wingo. I appreciate it, man. That's good. That's gonna kind of help uh, my points. That's what I'm kind of going for, man. When I'm playing this flipper friends thing, I'm not really going for where I'm at. In the standings and what like that. I'm just trying to go for points. The more points that I have, the better my average is going to be, and hopefully that'll get me some IFPA points. So that's kind of my ultimate goal. I'm trying to play some catch up on that IFPA thing. I didn't get started when a lot of these guys did. I haven't been playing for too long, so it's fun. It's a good challenge, and it kind of keeps you motivated and keeps you wanting to do better. So, but that's Hippie, guys. Fun table. When you just want to kind of hang out and throw a couple back and not have to worry too much about uh, modes or any of that other kind of stuff. That's a fun table, and those types of tables are fun. For those things. I like being able to just say, this is what you need to do. This is how you play. Had some friends over, and we just kind of have like a little mini tournament or a little mini competition between each other. Not on anything that's too fancy. It's a pretty basic table, but it's a fun table. It's a fun table to play. So I like it. All right, these tables help. I agree, man. I mean, I really feel that way, Mad Ben, and I'm glad that you guys have, you and Tomato Grass have really opened my eyes to a lot of these older tables that I would have never ever considered playing, considered buying, and I think they help my skills out quite a bit. That's just my opinion, though. All right, we're going to move over to Gladiators. This is a Gottlieb table. Let me check and see. Last I have on this, my score is like 534. So I'm just going to be trying to beat my personal best on this. This table reminds me a lot of 911 in the way it plays, the way the ball bounces, the way the flippers work. It also kind of reminds me a little bit of Wipeout as well. So basically, in this table, I don't know, all the things that you need to know about this table or anything like that. Basically, I'm just trying to get the multi-ball and start these modes. I believe you start modes by hitting it in this drop lock there, and then you want to spell or light up the letters, the MU LTI for, and I believe that starts your multi-ball. I know there's a lot more other stuff on this, guys. I'm just trying to keep the ball in play most of the time. This isn't a table that I've ever played before this tournament, so I'm just trying to keep the ball in and do the best I can in keeping them in. Oh, I forgot about that part. Now, when you're, and just like in 911, you've got 3 lights here when you're launching the ball, and if you time it right, you can either advance a letter to spell weapon, which is down here. You can advance your multiplier, or you can do begin a pyramid round, which is basically one of the modes. You can start a mode immediately, and I wasn't even paying attention to that. Completely forgot about it. Like I said, guys, I don't know this table very well, so I'm still learning. So you guys are learning with me, and I know you can use those strategically on what you're trying to do throughout the game. So. Yeah, Skulljo, I am. I didn't think I was gonna like this table as much as I did. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of 911 Rescue. Yeah, Rescue 911. Oh, that ball, man, it goes fast, just like in Rescue 911. It's fast, and I got to get used to this crazy. There it again. I did it again. So I'm starting a mode here, and I am just basically just trying to go for the flashing lights. Isn't that what we all go for? The flashing lights? I almost did that one. Oh, come on. Oh, missed that one. And I guess just like in 911, you don't have to complete the mode to get through the mode. I know once you finish going through the whole mode, then you go through like kind of their wizard mode where you got to try to kill the dragon, and you've got to hit, I think 3 of the ramps. I think you got to hit this ramp, you've got to hit like this little circle here, and then you got to hit this little center drop top, which is a pain in the butt to try to do, because when you try to hit the ball across here, you got to hold the flipper up one and hope the ball doesn't go over the flipper, which normally 90% of the time it does. And then if you do get it through underneath the flipper there, 9 times out of 10, the ball goes completely through and comes back down. It doesn't stay inside that hole. However, I have found that if you can kind of hit the top side of this bumper here, which is really difficult, and I don't try to, but I've done it a couple of times, and I've only done it once on purpose. If you hit the top of this, it can kind of bounce off of that the top of that little bumper and go straight into that to that hole from this side. So some bugs in this table, most definitely, but all Gottlieb tables have bugs in them, and pretty much all the tables have bugs in them. So you just play on, as they say. And I think I'm supposed to be going for that target up there, but of course they play this music to make you go, hurry up. Nah, that went out. Let's see here. Thanks, Retro. Yeah, man, my numbers are going crazy right now. It's extremely humbling, and you made a comment on one of your streams that that you're completely humbled and taken back by how that many people would be interested in whatever it is you're doing. And I feel the same way, man. I mean, um, I am completely humbled and ecstatic at the subscribers, man. I'm almost at 300 subscribers, man. This is like insane, man. I'm like freaking out here, like what's going on? So yeah, man, I'm a loss for words, man. I'm completely touched, man. Just it's unreal right now. So yeah, capture hole glitch sucks. Yeah, it does, man. Especially when you get it in there and you've got like a free ball in there, or like I think there's like a jackpot or something that you can hit in there, and the thing goes all the way through it, and you've hit it around that thing 100 times trying to get it to go through there. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating. Yeah, man. As soon as I started doing these afternoon, lunchtime pinball thing, man, my numbers have just been skyrocketing. So, I'm gonna ride this ride, bro. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully it all kind of keeps going in the same direction. So I really don't know which is probably the best. So I think I'm supposed to try to get it in there. Oh, I did it. Did something right. I guess you're supposed to do it again. Ah, that sucked. For those of you that have played this game a lot more than I have, what do you guys recommend on the skill shot? Should I spell weapons? Should I just advance my multiplier or begin a mode? I'm kind of either leaning. I don't know if spelling weapon is worth it. I've never actually spelled it in a game, so I don't even know if it's worth even going for that. And I'm kind of leaning more towards kind of going for like advanced multiplier or begin the pyramid round. I mean, because I know that's what you want to do. You want to get through the modes as I guess as quickly as possible to get to the wizard mode, and that's how I got the score that I have right now. Is I got through the modes, got through the wizard mode, finished the wizard mode, and then kind of kept going, and was like, I couldn't believe that I had done it. So it's kind of one of those, wow. Yeah, retro. I mean, that's what you got to do, bro. I mean, you gotta be able to fit it into the schedule that you have. I mean, this is definitely not any kind. I'm not getting paid to do this, or or I'm not monetized or any of that other stuff. I got extra ball, so you got to fit it in your life, man, and that's basically what I did when I started doing the lunchtime thing. Is I really can't. I can't stream on the weekends. Evenings are tough sometimes for me to stream on. So I mean, you got to stream when you can, man. But the cool thing is, whoa, what was that? Cool. I guess that flashing means I got the extra ball. So awesome. So yeah, man, you just got to stream when you can, And I was lucky to kind of fall, butt backwards into this, lunchtime thing. It was just kind of when it kind of fit in my schedule, I thought it was kind of a neat thing, and I hope other people would be interested in it. And I've gotten a great response, man. I'm extremely grateful and thankful for the results that we're getting on it. So. Oh man, that stinks. Let's see if I could try to get through some of these modes, because so that's still flashing. Does it mean I got another extra ball, or is that just the ball safe? I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, I mean that's what I did when Skojo. That's pretty much what I did on the last score that I've done. I've been trying to do some other things to kind of see if they work, but that seems to be what you should go for. So I'm gonna start from now on. I'm just gonna start like begin a pyramid round and just try to go. If I'm plunging the ball, that's what I'm gonna try to go for. Now I got to figure out: do I wait for the light to go off, or do I wait for that one and then go? That's okay. So it's a lot like 911, where you've got to wait two lights before. Okay, I get it. The endless loop. Obviously. There you go. Those center targets right there are just... I got to quit hitting those. Nah, man, I'm not taking Tomato Grass as subs, dude. Tomato Grass is completely capable of like blowing me out of the water, man. The content that he's got, the videos that he's got, man. I mean, he's got a gold mine, man. He's got a gold mine. So Tomato Grass, you know, he's the whole reason why I started doing this, was to do Battle of the Streamers. You know, I never thought I was gonna, you know, start streaming and doing what I'm doing right now when it comes to YouTube, man. I didn't plan on doing this at all. I just wanted to play pinball. I wanted to try my throw my hat in and try and to play in a tournament. That's the reason why I didn't sign up for the first Battle of the Streamers tournament, because I didn't know the first thing about anything about YouTube or streaming or what it takes, and talk about a crash course, man. Definitely a crash course, and it's this is not an impossible thing to do, but there's a lot of work, there's a lot of prep, there's a lot of time that goes into doing this. You know, streaming, you know, being being somebody that streams, you know, even just once a week is, you know, it'll take a chunk of your time. And I think if I was just doing the Battle of the Streamers, you know, you only do that once a week, and you know, not it's not as in depth as doing a stream. You know, it's not as doing a stream every week and having content. And you know, I'm thankful for being able to play in the AtGames tournaments. You know, the Flipper Friends and whatnot. But you know, content's everything, man. I mean, if you're not, I need to pay attention to that. You gotta have the content, and you know, you guys, you know, Retro and Papa Brad and Tomato Grass, you know, you guys got that, down, man. You guys got your niche. I'm just trying to find my niche, bro. Oh, man, I need to start nudging on this table. I know you can nudge on this table. Just need to start using it. What is catapult? Okay, is that the loop there, right? There it is. No. How many times you gotta hit it? Ball physics on this are just tough. The ball just floats around. And it'll kind of float there, just the ball will kind of float just above your flipper. Just kind of sit there and you're kind of trying to hit the damn ball and it's just floating there. You're just kind of hitting it, trying to, yeah. What is that noise? It sounds like it's raining outside. So let's see here. Okay, that'll do it. So 2 lights before will get you the light that you need. I do like how these outlanes, I don't know if you guys noticed it or seen it, but the outlanes, they kind of flare out up at the top. They're a lot wider. That really helps. So what am I supposed to be doing here? Shoot the ramps? Those ramps. There it is. Damn it. No, don't hit those. Now I know you can go up there. Let's see here. Now on this, am I supposed to be like hitting my flippers or something here? Because it just kind of, it goes whenever it wants to. Got the free ball there. Oh, and I just lost that free ball. Or, that wasn't a free ball. That was I got a free game. Nice. Let's see here. All right. Gosh, I gotta pay attention to that. Oh, that sucked. Oh, I got it. Okay, now what? I guess I can lock the ball. So I've got lock lit up there, so I'm gonna try to lock the ball. I missed it. I missed that one. So hard to get that. Oh, nice. Did you guys see that? That little center lane kicked it right in the hole. Look at that. Okay. That's a way to do it. Now you just need to get it into that little drop hole there. Oh, really? Come on. Did you see that? I got it in that drop hole, and I held the flipper up, and it just rolled it into that thing. So that's interesting. That's a good little tidbit of information there that I did not know about. Really wanted to start the mode. Let's see here. Now I know if you hit those targets, like 1 and 2, and it'll light multi-ball, I think the next mode that you start will be a multi-ball. I think that's what I read in the rules, so that's interesting. Let's see here. Shoot all drop targets. Why do I want to do that? Drop targets make my ball go down the damn drain. Left, fight, 160. Shoot all drop targets. Let's see what. Okay. Oh, freaking ball. All right, looks like I'm shoot the ramp. What ramp? Oh, almost made it up there. Oh, come on, get up there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Get back up there. Come on. Oh. Okay, well, let's see if we can start the begin pyramid round, because that's what I really, really, really want to. There we go. Mega bonus 30 million. So let's try to get it. Well, that sucked. No, don't you go out now. Don't do it. Okay. Now this I think is like the wizard mode, right? No. There we go. There's one. So now I think I need to get it like in this little, in that. No. Don't do it. Don't you go out on me. Oh, I knew you were going to go out on me. Looks like that one's it. Now this is one of those Gottlieb tables, so, and I didn't reset my score, but I don't think I scored high enough to beat my other score, so. $413, what was my other score? Yeah, 481 is what I did before, so. So that's not going to beat my other score, but yeah, it's a pretty decent. Would have been nice if I would have beat the wizard mode there, but you know, what can you do? So hold on. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. So what I need to do is go to the settings, go to reset scores, reset my score, hit OK. So now, if I do beat my score, it will post. So, let's play another one. This is a fun table. I like this table. I like this table better than Wipeout. And I'm sure my buddy House would say the same. He'd probably take Garfield over Wipeout. Here we go. Come on. Well, let's start a mode. I missed it. That one. Man, that's twice, 3 times. I missed it. Four times. I should have went for another shot because I just not hitting that M shot. So Ben, if you're still around, brother, did you guys go fishing? Did you guys catch anything? Gosh, I can't hit that M shot for nothing. I guess I don't need to hit the M shot anymore. I hate to hit that other one. Oh, I should have let that go in there. Flipper got in the way. Ah, it sucks. Oh. Man, I was gonna go fishing. I was gonna go fishing yesterday. That was the day. I was like, oh yeah, tomorrow. Yesterday was the day. Gonna be the day. And I woke up, man. It was 40 degrees outside. I'm like, those fish aren't gonna be biting it with 40 degrees weather. Mm-mm. So yeah, man, it got cold over here, and we weren't expecting that at all. So see that? I just did it again there. So we didn't go fishing at all either, man. I was really, really hoping to, but hopefully it's going to warm up a little bit. I think in the next couple of days it should warm up, and I'm going to try to go scope out some places here. See if my regular fishing spot is still available. But it's cold and rainy right now, and just no fishing today. Or yesterday, for that matter. Yesterday it got cold. Let's go on the other side. Let's try to get it up there. I'm just not hitting those. Those orbit shots are kicking my butt today. Oh, totally bounced out. No. So difficult to hit that center shot across. It's better to hit it in that in that drop hole up there to get it into the. Went right through. What is the best way to hit it in that? Oh, almost. Oh. Woo. That was a nice bounce up. Oh. Man, I gotta start using the nudge. All right, let's start another mode here. Go. I'm paying attention to that. Nice. I missed that shot. Okay. Save there. There it is. Okay. Guess we're getting a multi-ball here. There's one. Oh, I forgot that other ball. Paying attention to the other one, and I forgot about the one I had sitting there. That was a smart move there. I'm trying. Oh. She does not want to go up that ramp. There it is. So multi has been completed. We shall try for the multi-ball. Yeah, it's definitely a repeatable shot, man. Okay, now this thing says shoot the ramp 20 million. Okay. Which ramp, it doesn't say. I guess whatever ramp is lit. Right down the center, man. All that work for a multi-ball, and it just went right out the door. Was that a reset? Mega bonus is at 30. I said, no, okay. I'm shooting. Quit rushing me. Gosh. That's a 3-ball multi-ball. That didn't go very well. That's horrible. Awful, awful, awful. Don't go out, please. There it is. Got there. Now we need to go where? We need to go into that hole. Oh, it went all the way through. Isn't that a freaking bummer? Man, I wish I could get it in that. Oh, nice. Okay, you can bounce it off of that into that. Okay. Okay, we're seeing it. Where am I going for that? Yeah. Special. What the hell just happened, and why did my... Okay, you guys are seeing this. I don't know why my game just died, but that sucks. What in the hell just happened? I bet you this thing just dies. Okay. I guess it gives you... I've never, ever, ever seen that before in a pinball machine. I beat a freaking record. It stops in the middle of the damn game for me to put my initials in and then restarts the game. Did you guys just see that? Bug or not? You be the judge. Okay, where are we at? I'm still going though. That's just it. I've never seen that before in my life. I guess Skull Joe, you've been through the wizard mode on this. Or who else have been through? I'm sure I know Skull Joe's been through the wizard mode on this. Did that happen to you before? Yeah, the same game's still going, bro. I was on ball too. Man, that's crazy. Well, I guess we can submit this one to AtGames bugs, huh? It's a Gottlieb table, man. It's got bugs. Come on. Man, it does not like going up that ramp. I go in the bumpers, but I won't go in the ramp. There, now it goes when I don't need it. All right, let's start a mode. Let's do it again. Take that. Okay. Yeah, man, I don't know. You got me, brother. But we caught it. We got it on video. You guys are my witness. It did something funky. Man, that ball comes out of there fast sometimes. I can't get that friggin' M shot to go. Look at that. I gotta stay away from that M shot. Killing me. Let's see, where am I at on this one? 4 something, right? Yeah. 41. So I'm not even close to my... Man, that's such crap. Oh, I got another ball. Or the ball save was on. I think I had an extra ball. Let's make it count. Multi-ball! Combo shots. They get an extra ball at 19 combo shots. Wow. I'm shooting. Quit rushing me. Oh, that was cool. I mean, I lost the ball, but that was pretty cool. I'm down. No, I don't know if I want to go for that M shot, man. That M shot's been kicking my butt today. I wonder if I can post pass. Nope. You can't. You get me on the other side, you bastard, you. All right. Well, I mean, that's Gladiators, guys. Let's see who's in the chat here. Nix, what's up, Nix Reviews? Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Hello, hello. It's your pal at work for another hour on a quick break. Stopping by. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad I can keep you a little busy on your break, entertain you a little bit on your break. Let's see here. That is Gladiators, and that's in Gottlieb pack number 4, and in PinballNet as well. You can have access to that on PinballNet World. So that's a fun table. I like it. Did some funky things in there, but I got to keep playing that game, so that was interesting, extremely interesting. So let's see here. We got. Let's see here. Addams Family, The Wonderful Homeworld, and Moonflight. Let's get Homeworld out of the way and done with, so we don't have to revisit that goofy table. Because I do have to say this is not the worst table in the pack, but it's not a very easy table to play, in my opinion. The ball physics are weird, and the getting control of the ball for the skill shot is freaking crazy.
Under the sands of the great desert,
but
an expedition was sent. An ancient starship.
Yeah, I got a couple of tables on here, man. You know, now that Flipper Friends, you got to play all 5, man. You got to get all the tables, man. I wasn't planning on getting like all the packs and stuff like that, but now that you have to play all 5 just to be considered in the IFPA ratings and stuff like that, you know, I don't have much of a choice. So, but it's better than I thought it was going to be, because I've gotten some tables in packs that I probably would have never ever gotten or never ever played, that I really, really enjoy. So it's in hindsight, it's probably a good thing that I'm getting a lot of these tables, because I would have never ever tried to play them otherwise, because I didn't own them. And I was part of that PinballNet when I first got this thing. I think you got like a couple of months free for PinballNet. But I really I didn't know what really to do with it. You know, I mean, when it's something new, and you don't want to play the tables that you don't have access to. I mean, you have access to them in PinballNet, but you don't want to play those tables that they have on PinballNet. One, you got to download the table to be able to play the table. You know, it's not already loaded onto the table like the ones that come with, you know, the pack on the table. So you know, you gotta spend more time in downloading them and make sure that you get them on there just to be able to play them. And then once your PinballNet is gone, you know, the tables that you downloaded and stuff like that, of course you don't have access to those anymore unless you buy the packs. So I never really took advantage of the PinballNet, basically because I didn't know what it was and how it worked and what you needed to do, and I just concentrated on the tables that were already on there. I mean, there was enough tables on there for me for the first 2 months that I didn't need PinballNet. You know, I mean, you had plenty of tables on there to play and get through and see if you like them or not. And, you know, it would have been a lot better if you'd have gotten maybe like 3 months PinballNet for free. That would have been, I think, a little bit better, because then you would have played those other tables and then had the opportunity to kind of go and look and see inside PinballNet to see, hey, you know, which tables are good. But the tables on PinballNet aren't super flashy or anything. You know, they're not Zen tables. They're not. But they're. I think the Gottlieb tables are on there. So, but they're not super flashy like the Zen tables are, and that's what most people would prefer to play. So, you know, that's my opinion on PinballNet. Will I ever get PinballNet again? Probably not. I'll probably just buy the packs. It's not worth me going through all the headaches and time of trying to download tables that I don't own. You know, it's just more of a pain in the butt for me than anything else. Okay, Homeworld. Homeworld is part of the Gearbox Pinball Legends mini pack. There's 3 tables in the pack, and I would say this is probably one of the better in the pack. And I would rate Borderlands as the worst. So, but on this table, for your skill shot, basically what you need to do is you need to get the ball to just roll over the edge of the end of the ramp and then roll back down, and you need to try to get control as fast as possible on the flippers and either hit it in the center or up this ramp. Center gives you 1,000,000 points. Up the ramp gives you 2.5 million points. I've found in my personal experience in playing this table that trying to get it up that ramp is almost nearly impossible. It's possible, but almost nearly impossible and super difficult to control the ball fast enough until the timer runs out to hit that shot. I just kind of go with the better chances, which is up the center. It's a 1,000,000 point shot, and that's pretty much what I go for. There's a bunch of other things on this table. This is another table. This is the first time I've played this table for Flipper Friends, so I don't know a whole lot about this table. I've gone through the majority of the modes. I've never done the wizard mode on this. I try to hit this random resource shot when it's blinking. I think if you hit that 3 times, then it lights this drop hole over here where you'll hit, and it'll give you an award or an award of some kind. That's also a place where you get your extra ball. I don't think I've ever gotten an extra ball on this table. You've got your let's see, your other 2 ramps. You hit to start modes. You've got to hit it in the center part, and you'll see there's like a little spinning 5 point or 5 spaces, and you've got to hit the ball in there basically 5 times. When you hit it into a spot, it'll kind of circle around and then pop the ball out. And usually, most of the time, you can trap it on your left flipper when it pops it out, and a piece of that puzzle will kind of pop up. Once you fill the complete puzzle, then you'll shoot it up there again, and the ball will get locked in the center of that. I believe it drops, and then you have the ability to pick a mode, which mode that you want to do. I don't think I've gone through all the modes on this one yet. Like I said, it's not an easy table. I don't think it's a very high scoring table either. Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, top score on this table is 24 million right now, and that's what time is it now? That was at like noon when I had the scores that I have up right now that I'm looking at. So I'm sure these tables I'm sure the scores have gone up, but that's pretty much it on this table, man. I mean, I don't care much for this table. I try to just keep the ball alive as long as possible. Now this skill shot, I use the plunger because it's the easiest, most reliable. Using the arrow key just doesn't work for me. It puts too much power on the ball. But I try to go to just right before the second red light up on the top turns on. You'll see I'll pull back just a little bit, and that light turns on right about there. I'll let it go just a little bit so that it turns the light off, and then I kind of let it go, and most of the time it does, but I held the plunger a little too long. But that's kind of what you're wanting to do. The more power, yeah, see, I didn't do that. And this table, since the scoring is so low, you got to hit those. You got to hit at least one of the 2 jackpot skill shots. If not, you're behind. I just restart. I restart until I get the skill shot. This is one of the tables that, unfortunately, if you want to get any kind of score on this, you need to do that. So now normally what I do is now I know if you make the loop shots and you go down the rollovers on the top, if you go through all 3 of the rollovers there, it'll light your kickback on these ramps, on the middle ramps here, those little loop ramps that got the yellow and black stripes that kind of go on each side of them. When you do that, they're on a timer, I believe, and you've got to hit one of those ramps. And when you hit one of those ramps, I think it just lights that kickback lamp. It might light both of them, I'm not sure, but I think it just lights that side. Then you do it again, and it'll light the other side, I believe. So that's what I try to do, just to try to get those. But you know, it's stuff like that makes this table horrible. But it's part of this table.
All systems online.
So I just start over and hope for the best. This table is not my favorite. See, look at that. I hit the shot, but I took too much time. And that wasn't much time. You saw, I mean, I trapped the ball and was able to hit it up there, but there is no leisure way on that light going out. If it's almost out, forget it. Miss that. So, give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna get this. This is not a fun table to play. There we go. See, you can't get control of the ball. You just can't. It's so difficult to get control of the ball, to get it to go up. Oh, come on.
Hyperspace successful. All systems online.
I think this table is the only table that really got me cussing. There we go. But I'm not going to cuss on this one. I promised myself that I wasn't going to lose my crap on this dumb table. So, not going to happen. So you see, I got it up there. You'll see it. It'll drop it out, and I can usually trap it on that flipper. But when it does that stupid crap, oh, I don't like this table.
Hyperspace successful. All systems online.
Okay, looking for it.
So I'm just going to try to hit it up here. Catch up here. It's a glare error when the skill shot can make the difference between the backlash score or not. I agree, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying not to be too negative. Just trying to make the best of it and play as best as I can. But this table does not cooperate. And nudging doesn't make any sounds at all. So you don't know if you're in a bad spot for nudging or not. It makes absolutely no noise at all. So that's another thing I don't like about this table is, you know, you got no clues at all. But it looks like I've got my there we go. Yeah, it just does that one side. So now I got the other one. Whoa! Thought I was gonna get it. Nope. So it looks like I just have one kickback up lit. So, and I missed the other one when it was lit. God Gosh, I can't hit that freaking side shot there. So kickbacks are lit. I want to say they only stay lit for like maybe 15 seconds. So I got my other kickback. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're such a mean table, you. You know, I never saw the show Homeworld. I heard about it. I don't even know what year this Homeworld was. I heard a little bit about it, but I never got a chance to watch it. I need to go and check out an episode or two and see if I like it or not. I dig sci-fi, man. I've always liked sci-fi. It doesn't matter what it is. So I probably liked it. I liked Battlestar Galactica. I thought that was a great show. So I never saw the show. What channel was it on? I guess what Universal. I guess I don't know. Is there a Universal channel? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I probably would have liked the show. I just don't like the pinball game. Pinball game sucks. So I got my kickbacks. My kickbacks don't go away. Damn it. So I'm starting some kind of side mode. Oh, I hate this table. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to lose my crap here on this stupid table. Let's see if we can start a mode. Oh, horrible table.
Mothership in position.
Nope.
All systems online.
Let's try it again.
That'll do it.
And I think I've seen the FX version of this or something, where you can kind of see the table in more of a three-dimensional. And I want to say this ramp here is kind of like two slides facing each other. They're kind of up, so it kind of goes up and down and up and down, and that's what I think they're trying to make it look like, but it doesn't look like that at all. It doesn't look like that at all. It looks like a flat ramp that just doesn't make any sense. Nope. So bad. This might be one of the tables that we're gonna
All systems online.
just play out one game of it and move on, because
All right, hang in there.
please tell me I'm not the only one that does this. Please tell me
Hyperspace
I am
successful. All systems online.
not the only guy that plays this table this way. Because this is a frustrating table, man. Let's see if we can get away from the other stuff that we were trying and start a mode. This ball is just horrible. And of course, it's going to do that. All right. So now I can check here. I usually go for the diamond stalls, and this is kind of like Battlestar Galactica when you're shooting those shooting those spaceships. And I'm just hitting the flippers and moving this little gun over to the where these things are coming at. Come on, come on, come on. And all it takes is one hit from one of those things to hit your turret, and it's over. So that's how you do that one. Damn it. Come on. Ridiculous. We're just going to play this one out, guys. Yeah, it's a pretty table. I mean, it's not Battlestar Galactica, but it's cool looking. It's just, it doesn't play for crap, man. Almost.
Repeat, we need direction here. That'll do it.
Just go out. That's what you want to do anyway. I got a freaking ball save. Just go out. Sometimes you just got to let it go out. Freaking spin on this ball is just stupid. Sometimes that's what you got to do. You just got to... I mean, you get a danger, but that's it. Who the hell's looking at the DMD when you're playing? Most of the time when you're playing pinball, you're looking at the ball. You're not looking at the DMD. So that's just ridiculous. But so when I'm on this flipper, I go for this. When I'm on the other flipper, I go for the random resource to try to get points. Because there's one on there where you can get quite a few points. My kickback lights are on. And I missed it. I missed it again. Just restarted those. Let's see if I can get this kickback. There we go. There's one. Ah!
Okay, looking fine over here.
Ball saver.
Destination locked in.
Destination locked in. The hell does that mean? All right. Start another mode.
Finding our ancient home
Bye.
is our only hope now.
Stay on target.
Ball save. So bad. Come on. Come on. Give me the ball. I missed it. Oh, come on.
All right, let's make it quick.
I'm trying.
Destination confirmed.
See if I can hit that jackpot. I can't hit that jackpot. Damn it. It's dangling that little jackpot in front of me, and I had to hit it. Probably shouldn't have gone for that, but
Okay, that's it. Nice work.
all right. Let's see if we can start a mode. Let's start this mode here. See if we can get to at least 10. Let's see which one was the. Some of these modes I've never done before. Gardens of Kadish. Let's try the gardens. I have no idea what the hell to do. So I'm shooting pods before it approaches the mothership.
All units respond. Roger that trailer, I see him. Hold on.
Well, good thing I had a kick back there, but it just kicked it to the other side. Well, see, that's what happens when you start a mode. It just ends the game for you. Well, guys, that's Homeworld. We'll be moving on. Because Homeworld sucks. Yeah. All right. That was Homeworld. So, let's see. The next wonderful decision would be Moonflight or the Addams Family. Which one should we do next? What do you think, guys? Addams Family or Moonflight? Which one you want to see next? I got to play both of them, so... Tell me what you think. Actually, my hands are starting to get a little sore, so I'm going to put my gloves on for these next go ones. Let's play some Moonflight. And then we will finish up with Addams Family. How about that? I don't see anybody nixing that, so we'll go with Moonflight. Now, Moonflight is one of the new releases that they just had this past week. I like the game. I like the way it plays. The ball is in these types of tables. This game, I feel that the ball, you've got more control. You have the ability to have control over the ball in this table than any of the other tables that I've played from this company that makes these games. There are 2, 4, 6. There's 8 flippers on this table. But you really don't notice that there's 8 flippers on this table. I don't hardly ever get up into the upper play field, and I've never had a multi-ball. I've tried to, but it's not a very easy multi-ball to get. You're supposed to hit like those. There's like a turning wheel that goes around that's got different colored targets on it, and you're supposed to hit those targets. But if you shoot the ball and get it in the center of those where those targets are at, it'll shoot the ball back out and drain it back down onto the bottom play field. So you really got to time your shots as that thing's turning around to hit those targets. And then I believe once you've hit all 4 of those targets, it'll light a lock, and then you can hit it up the lock lane up at the top, and it'll drop down into that spaceship and lock a ball. Like I said, I've never done it before. I tried a couple of times, and it's just not worth the headache to be up there, to even try to get up there. So I don't. What I usually go for are the modes on this table. The way you go for start the modes is you you hit the targets up in the center that say moon or that spell moon. Once you've hit all 4 of those targets, the start mode light, which is right next to that with a little lock hole or drop hole, I think it's a lock hole. You'll hit it into that, and it'll start the mode, and I believe they go in sequential order there. Once you've spelled moon on that ball, you don't have to spell it again. You can just keep hitting the start mode, and it'll start the next mode once you finish a mode. So that's cool that you don't have to keep hitting those drop targets. You can just hit start mode. But if you drain a ball, you got to hit those moon targets again. To advance your multipliers, you got to hit these go targets over here, these GO targets. You got to hit those so many times, and it'll advance to 2 times. I believe 2 times, and it goes all the way up to where are they at? I think 10 times there. And I bet you anything in this table, I'm not sure, I haven't read the rules on it. I bet you if you advance past the 10, you get an extra ball. That's how their tables and what they've been doing here lately. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what my assumption is. So 2 key shots that you need to get really good at on this table are the orbit shots, especially this right orbit shot. There's a lot of modes that rely on that right orbit shot. So my advice would be get pretty good at hitting that orbit shot. Aiming for that orbit shot, sometimes you can hit this center capture ball, and it's really some kind of difficult to see the ball there. But there's a capture ball there. You can hit it up there. It'll bounce, hit that ball, and come back down. And you get a certain amount of points for hitting that. The way you get up to the upper play field or the lower play field is through this drop hole right here. And the best way that I've found is to hit that drop hole consistently is to trap the ball on the flipper here, and then just kind of give it a little tap. It'll roll up just a little tiny bit, and then kind of backhand it up into the hole there. That's what I've had the most luck in. The hard part is getting the ball over and trapped on that flipper. You can try hitting the orbit, but it's coming around pretty quick. So that's the trick, is getting that ball slow and getting the ball around there slow enough so that you can actually trap it on that flipper. So there's my 4-legged doorbell. She is going off. So Amazon's probably here. So let's get started. As for like skill shots, I don't know what the skill shots are on this. I haven't played it enough to figure that part out yet. So if you know what the skill shot is, please give me a shout out and let me know. Help a brother out. Ball save can be reset and relit by hitting the outlane targets. Hitting those outlane rollovers. Those outlane rollovers can be pretty difficult to get to. Any of the ramps that actually lead to those outlanes. Oh, I guess I made it up on the top. So we're up at the top level. And I can try, but it ain't gonna work. But I was trying to hit some of those targets in there, but it's difficult. It's a difficult upper play field. And I guess the developers that developed this table realized that we were making all the points up at the top and said, not hold my beer, basically. And said, not going to have it anymore. Not on this table, anyway. So they nipped that one in the butt pretty quick and didn't make it as easy anymore. Now, I think that's what it is. Those rollovers, those top rollers will advance the multiplier on how much this spinner up here spins. And I think right now you can hit it, and for every spin it's like 500 points. And I think you can advance it up quite a bit. So, but that's not where the majority of the points are. The majority of the points is basically just going through the modes. And the modes are not hard at all. They really are not hard to do. So I gotta pop the bumpers. The way to get up to the bumpers, the best way for me to get up the bumpers are the orbit shots. So I'm on this side. I'm gonna try to get it up there. The first 2 lanes will get you a bumper shot. The last lane, or the very far right lane, will not. It'll drop it down the center here and put it into this little area here. So sometimes you don't have any control over that. And gosh, only got to hit 2 more. I'm not used to this speed of the ball yet. There we go. Come on, give me a couple. There we go. There we go. You can kind of give a nudge up there sometimes, and it'll help help the ball kind of hit those targets. All right, nice. So here, you've got to go. This is the bottom level. You've got to go through these 3 deals, and the first one is hitting this spinner so many times, and then the second one is hitting this drop hole so many times, and then the third one is I believe you've got to hit the drop targets, and the fourth one is launch, and I think you got to hit the drop targets again and drop the ball and drop the targets, and then you can hit it across up the front. I haven't gotten that far on this one yet, but the first 2 aren't too hard, and it's pretty easy to kind of hold the ball here. So I'm finished with the first one. So now what I want to try to do is get it up there like that. Oh, I was expecting it from the other side. Well, I just blew that one. But the cool thing is that you don't lose your where you're at in that. You don't have to start all over. You get to pick up from where you left off. You just got to get back up there. So let's start another mode. Let's see if we can get that up there and start another mode. Whoop. So you really got to use your dead flips on these to your advantage, because sometimes hitting the ball off a roll is difficult. Now I'm on the top level. So it looks like zones is lit, so looks like I've got lock a ball lit. So I guess zones is all you have to fill out down there. So that's interesting. Let's see if I can get it up that lock side. Nope, I can't. But it looked like I hit 3 of those targets up there. Oh, that's a interesting way to get the bumpers. I didn't know you could hit the bumpers that way. So, see, guys, I'm learning as I go. But I just drained the ball there, so I got to relight moon now. Yeah, I've never gotten multi-ball on this one either, man. I'm interested to see what it's like and if it's lucrative or not, but it's pretty tough, man. I mean, I've got zones lit up there. Well, I had zones lit up there at the top. So I'm assuming all that resets when you get a new ball or when you start a new ball. So I guess I got to do that again or try anyway. Come on. Ball save. All right. Let's try to start another mode. Sometimes you think you hit the other ramp, but well, it's a good thing the kickback ramp was open. Now that multi-ball lock thing, I don't know what that thing is. I mean, I've hit it up there a million times, and I don't know why. I've never seen it lit. It just lights when you hit it in there. Damn it! Thank you. Finally.
Water system malfunction. Spin the right spinner 30 times.
I missed that. And they give you plenty of time. Plenty of time to get through the modes. You know, they're time modes, but you got a lot of time. Ugh. Missed that. And this guy's shoutouts, they're goofy, man. They're goofy shoutouts. And he's got like a New York accent that doesn't match this table. I mean, it just, I don't know. Not that I got anything against the New York accent at all. It sounds corny. It's a corny. The person that did the voicing on this, I don't know why they picked somebody that sounds like he's. It's got the New York accent. It's pretty prominent. Come on. Bounce over. I need to start nudging. That's what I need to do. Now, it's saying rollovers. So you can hit the top rollovers or the side rollovers. I try to hit the top ones. Woo! Almost screwed that one up. Let's see if I can hit this outline. Nope. Oh, don't go out there. I got one more. Come on. I got one more then. I mean, I have a minute. There it is. Oh no! Oh, so much for a dead flip there. That was a beating. So, and it looks like if you advance that bonus multiplier, you could really get quite a few points. I haven't really concentrated or tried that strategy yet of getting those bonus multipliers raised up as much as I can. I need to try that. See if that's a beneficial strategy or not. Oh, damn it. What is my score on this as of a couple of hours ago? Like 188 and 250. Wow. Let's try it again. I'm hitting it in that friggin' start mode hole. Junk. Knew it was going to do that. That's what the ball saves for. Come on. Such a weird pause there. Let's see if I can hit that. Oh. Nope. There it is. Now it's going to take me forever to hit that moon hole that I hit like a million, that start mode hit. Come on. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Let's try it again. Come on.
Engines are ready, Captain. Set course for the stars.
See here.
Perfect hit.
Ball hits that stupid center post and just dies. It's supposed to bounce off of it. That's what that little rubber thing on the top is supposed to be for. But it just hits it and dies.
System check minigame. Hit the spinner 20 times.
Alright, let's see if we can get this minigame. Minigame's fun. Come on. It doesn't bounce when it's supposed to bounce. And bounces when it's not supposed to bounce.
Captain, that was flawless. System okay. The right spinner rewards extra points.
Let's get up here. Yeah. There we go. See? Man, that is so bad. Why does it not bounce off of that stupid post?
Is calling. Let's take this ship to the moon.
It bounces sometimes.
Ball saved. We're still in the game. Perfect hit.
Perfect hit. So bad. So we can hit the moon. There it is.
Ball is lit. Get ready, Captain.
We got to start the moon.
Captain. Pop those bumpers 4 times.
Pop the bumpers. Popping bumpers. Gotta get good at this shot. Oh, man.
Forward.
Oh. He went up there a second ago. You know what I should have done? I should have bounced it.
Nice one, Captain. Back gate is open.
Damn it. Come on. Man, this game's really starting to frustrate me now. It didn't frustrate me before.
Time to make history.
Come on.
Incredible shot. Combo. Captain, that was flawless. Kickback gate is open.
Come on. Quit bouncing around. Damn it. Fucking ball. Needs to be on the other side. Forgot about that nudge pass that I could do. Ugh. Almost did it. Man, I'm getting close. Just can't hit that damn end. Come on, hit it.
We've lost it, Captain. Prepare for the next run.
Come on, Slowpoke. This is really bad.
Incredible shot. We're still in the game. System check minigame. Hit the spinner 20 times.
Not expecting it to do that. Or that. Damn it.
The ball is gone.
Come on, Slowpoke. This game's kicking my butt today. That's exactly what Addams Family is getting ready to do, because I love the Addams Family. I think it's a great table. It's probably one of the best tables that's out there. But man, is it a hard table. It is really hard for me to play that table. And they designed it, you know, they designed it to be a quarter eater. You know, from it not having a ball save to, you know, how bouncy and difficult it is to control the ball on Addams Family. I mean, they made a moneymaker right there, man, because that thing would eat quarters like crazy.
Incredible shot.
Really? Come on.
Captain. We lost.
That's stupid. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Or that. Come on, arrow. My arrow pad's acting up. Let's get back into this and play a decent game. Come on. Let's do this. Let's try to get through some modes here. I'm just going to concentrate on modes.
Nice one, Captain. Ball save.
Redonkulous. Gotta play this game methodically.
System check minigame. Hit the spinner 20 times.
bless America. Come on. Such junk, man.
System okay. The right spinner rewards extra points.
Don't do it, stupid. Let's try to hit. Oh. Let's try to hit that in. Come on in. Ah, damn flipper got in the way. Come on, ball. Work with me here. Nope.
Double combo. System okay. The right spinner rewards extra points. If that gate is open.
Man, that flipper keeps getting in the damn way. Can't hit it from that shot. Well, should have went in there. Okay, so that must hit that. I cannot hit that shot. We're in the upper, of course. That's stupid. Shit. Come on. There's an O. There's an N. Finally. Give me 2 freaking balls to get to the damn, to get to a mode. It's ridiculous. Oh. Finally.
System overload. Hit the rollover 6 times to redistribute power. Keep pushing forward. Strike again. Hit it again, Captain. Bonus times 2.
Oh, that should have went up there. There we go.
Mode complete. Power stabilized, Captain. Let's start the mission, Captain. Pop those bumpers 4 times.
Gotta pop the bumpers. Gotta hit the freaking loops again. Oh, I missed it. No.
Keep back. Don't move.
No. Damn it. Thank you. Nope, too soon. Too soon. No. There you go. Go in there. Thank you. The mode is complete. Don't you go out. Come on. Settle down. Don't go out.
Double combo. The system is online. Get the right spinner for extra points.
That right spinner now is like 1,000 a spin, so that's pretty nice. I'm sure it gets better. Damn it. Here we go.
Pressure levels critical. Hit 12 targets to avoid a breach.
12 targets. This is probably the hardest one of them all. No, don't go out there. I think I got like 4 more. Damn it. Oh. Had 4 more. Come on, man. This thing takes forever to figure out your score. I had calculators that had like 9-volt batteries that did better than this. Faster than this. I got a spell moon again. So incredible.
Nice one, Captain.
Gotta hit that moon. Can I hit the O from here? Yeah, the flipper wasn't in the damn way. Missed it. Let's see here. Come on, hit it. Nope. Try to get that O. Going for the O. Got the O, and I just drained the damn ball. One more, and then we'll move on to the Addams family, guys. Because this is one of those tables where you start playing it, and it's like, I know I can do better than that. Come on. Ridiculous. I got the M. That's not bad. It's probably the easier one of them all. If I can hit it. Do something stupid like that and hit the side. So ridiculous. Come on. Freaking scores are getting worse by the minute.
System check minigame. Hit the spinner 20 times.
If I can hit this shot, keep doing this, I'll get through it. I didn't even hit it. It went through it, but it didn't even spin. Man, that is such a jip, man.
Captain, that was flawless.
Oh, that should have hit it.
Incredible shot. Start
Finally.
Get ready, Captain.
Tell you, man, it takes me 2 freaking balls to. It shouldn't. It shouldn't at all. But it does. Just need more time on this table. All right. Like all the other time.
All lost, Captain. We'll need another run.
Come on. Want to be done with this table.
Perfect hit.
This table.
Combo.
Come on. Figure out what you're going to do, ball.
Shot. Perfect hit. Impact gate is open.
Oh, that's Moonflight Deluxe, guys. That's a Zaccaria single pack. So I like this game. I think it's a pretty cool game. Probably one of the better ones that they put out from Zaccaria of the newer ones. So that is that one. And it looks like the last one we have to play for Flipper Friends this week is the Addams family. Classic table, great table, but it is a really difficult table, especially for me. What I do on Addams family is I try to get as many as I try to get as many of the skill shots as possible when plunging the ball. And then what I'm trying to do is just get through the mansion. I don't really try to go for a lot of the modes. I just try to kind of keep stacking the modes ongoing to get to tour the mansion. And then when I get to, if I get to tour the mansion, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So The skill shot, I believe, is they've got what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white arrows, and then in between each of those arrows, there's like a little white red outlined triangle. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 of those, and what I try to do is I try to get the tip of the plunger. I hold down the down arrow, and once the tip of that plunger gets in between the third arrow, white arrow, and the second from the bottom, red and white arrow. Once it gets in between those, that's when I let it go, and it usually goes into that skill shot lane. So let's try that. Like that. Normally don't do that. Basically what I'm trying to do is to get it into the chair. When the chair is lit, that starts the modes. And in between hitting the chair, once I start a mode, I've got to hit it up this bear, I think it's called bear claw or bear trap, which is this white staired ramp, and that basically relights the lamp to start another mode. And once that lamp is lit, you can start a mode either from the chair or from this sinkhole over here, or drop hole over here on the right side. The chair is usually the easier one of the 2 shots, but you can hit either one. So, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to do on this. Just trying to get through. I'm really trying to get it on one ball, but man, this table is really difficult to control the ball and to trap. You know, it's not an easy table to trap. Plus, I just finished coming off of another table, so that's where you're trying to get it. And it's going to come out. You can trap it on here. And then what I'm trying to do, I don't usually go, like I said, I normally don't go for a lot of these modes. I'm just trying to get it to go. Didn't want it to do that. Or that. But I'll take it. See, I hit it back into that chair. And when I hit it back into that chair, because the light wasn't on, I can't start another mode. In order to do that, I have to hit it up this center ramp. So that's what I'm going to try to do. But I'm not doing it right now because I'm still getting used to this table. Gosh, I don't know. My timing is off. Come on. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. Now you can do an up nudge right at the base of this drop down when it drops down and it just about hits at the turn right there. As soon as it gets down to the end of that lane, you can up nudge and it'll slow the ball down enough that you can trap it on this. It's ideal to do that to be able to make this other shot. Nudge passing over is it's hit or miss. Sometimes the nudge works great on this, and most of the time it doesn't, so I don't rely on that at all. You can either try to do the up nudge at the end to get the ball to trap, or you can hit the ball on the roll to try to get it inside the chair. But I got it on that side, it starts it anyway. But I'm starting Seance. This is probably my least favorite. And that's what happens. That's why I usually just try to hold and sit on the ball with that one. But I saw my buddy Retro making some points, and that's what I was trying to do. So let's see if we can get another skill shot here. Nope, doesn't look like it's going to work. Man, Gotta get used to this table. Not so much. I left the ball. So let's see if we can get another skill shot. There it is. And they go up all the way up to 5 million, and then they don't go up any higher than 5 million. So once you make 5 million, you've topped out your ball. No, went too high. Oh my gosh! She's a mean table. Right down the center. And that right there, guys, is why this table made a lot of quarters. There's no ball save at all. Missed that. All right. This is the shot that I normally recommend to get it in here. It's a pretty simple shot. And you can trap it on there when it comes back out. Do that. So my light is on. I'm going to start another mode. Trap it. Try to get it up that bear claw. Bear claw. Yeah, that's bear claw. Bear claw ramp. Such a difficult shot sometimes. I can't believe I missed that. Gotta get this shot dialed in, guys. Come on. Oh, come on. Get up there. There we go. All right, there we go. See if I can make it in. No. Let's try to get through this. Do these mansion shots. Oh. Nope. God bless him. No! Such a brutal table, man. But it's a classic. Let's see, what is my 253 is my high score on this for Flipper Friends right now. So this is going to be the hard table for me. Missed that. I'm going to try to hit this multi-ball. It's a lot easier. This table ate a lot of quarters, man. Right down the center. No ball safe. Because I'm trying to hit it with that other flipper and I shouldn't. I need to knock that crap off. That's the play. That's not. Woo! Don't like that. There we go. Oh, you bastard, you. So mean. Come on. Missed that one. Quick multi-ball. I think it's gonna pick it up. Shoot the bolts for millions. So now you can make some pretty decent points on this. What I'm trying to do is get it in that vault. It's just not working. Damn it. Well, I got one in there. Next tunnel. Get it up there. In the hole. There we go. Seance. I hate seance. That magnet really, really screws with your ball. And the thing is, if you hold your ball during seance, the timer stops. And that's not a good thing. It stopped. The time clock the time stops with 2 seconds left on the clock. That's nice. So seance is over. Let me try to get this extra ball. Of course not. Extra ball's gonna call me an extra ball. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Get in there. Extra ball. Plus a skill shot. Nice. Just got a handful more to go, guys. Hopefully we can get there.
Go, man.
Oh, it's not good. Hey, Real Creamer. Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Good afternoon, all. I'm really late, but wondering if anyone else has run into the Gottlieb glitch and not loading your high score. I haven't had that problem. We got a glitch, and you can look back in the video here. We had a weird glitch happen on it where it like stopped in the middle of the game and asked for me to put my initials in and then restarted the game, and I was on the second ball. I do the whole reset your score on the Gottlieb tables every time I do it, and I haven't had any problems with him loading the scores. So try doing that. Try and do it every time that you play a game. Reset the score. Don't like let the scores kind of like stack on top of each other. That might cause the glitch. I don't know what's causing the glitch, but I would suggest that to reset your score every time you play. It's a pain in the butt, man, but it's the only way that I've found that I haven't had any issues with scores not loading. So I suggest trying that to get your scores to load all the time. So, but the Gottlieb table was definitely doing some weird stuff today, man. Oh, I knew you were going to do that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good cemetery. Come on, everybody.
Come on. Oh, come on. Thank you. It says the extra ball was lit, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. I think I know why, because I think I have 2 extra balls. That's why. All right. Let's see if we can get through the mansion here, guys. Oh, I missed it. So I'm going to give me another shot. There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So it looks like I think I have to the point where I think I can start the mansion and all that other stuff. I'm not going to start the multi-ball. Let's see here. Catch up here. Yep, that's it. My guess is issue is if you slay the dragon, entering your name might prevent the score loading. Maybe just get 2 or 3 achievements done. Yeah, man, that's what I did. And I got through it. The first time I got through it, it didn't do that with the score that I have up. The second time I did it, it did that weird glitch with like putting your name in or your initials in and then restarting the game. But I didn't score higher than my previous high score. So it basically said that I had a higher score, but it tried to load it. So I don't think that glitch stopped the score from trying to load. It's you resetting your scores in the settings of the table itself is what you'll need to do to make sure that they load. So, all right, let's see if we can start this mansion or this tour of the mansion. Oh, it didn't go. Come on, there we go. All right, let's tour the mansion. What the hell's going on here? I thought I was touring the mansion. Seance sucks. Man, I don't even want to try to go for this. Gladiators is fun. AtGames just needs to get there. Yes, they do. Almost scored and uploading Gottlieb tables issues. Told them about it multiple times and rant over it. Man, I don't. Honestly, I don't think it's AtGames, man. I think it's the makers of the Gottlieb tables, man. I don't remember what the name of the company is that does the Gottlieb tables, but they're the ones that have the issue with their code is screwed when it comes to figuring out whether or not, because it's not just one of their tables, it's all of their tables, and some tables are worse than others. Like Rescue 911, you can get a high score and it'll just die. It'll just shut down and restart. It's it's really, really frustrating. But almost every single Gottlieb table that I have played has some kind of goofy glitch that does that. One of the very few, I don't think I've seen any glitches on like the race one. What is it? The Grand Prix one from Gottlieb. I don't think I've seen really any glitches or anything like that on that. But almost every other one, man, they're pretty bad. They need to fix the code. Okay. Come on, Seance. Get over with it. No, no, no. All right, let's see if we can get it up here. This one. Oh, I missed that one. Oof. Oh, I missed it. Damn it.
Out to the cemetery. Come on, everybody.
Oh, and I missed it. Damn it. I should have held on to the ball, guys.
Who says you can't take it with you? Eat the ball. I have the whole bucket full.
Man, that's disappointing. Oh, well, we'll keep at it. It's a new ball, so I guess that means we can restart doing the mansion. Now, I don't know if some of you guys know or not, but once you finish the mansion, you can't restart doing the mansion until you drain a ball. You can only do it one time on a ball. I found that out the hard way. I kept trying to do the same thing over and over again. Yeah, it was not good. Hit the vault or electric chair for multi-ball. Oh, went too far. Didn't mean to do that. Man, I just knocked it all the way up there. Let's try to get it in the electric chair, guys. There we go. Now I've done it. Shoot the left ramp 2 times. I hit the jackpot. I thought it was going to give it to me, but it didn't. That was luck. All right, let's see if we can get it in there. No. There's one. Yeah, juggling balls, juggling balls. There we go. Come on, let's get this super jackpot. Ah, I missed it. Missed it. I tried. Ah, I missed that one too. Darn it. Shoot again. Let's see where we at. 265. Where was I on this one? Oh, I've upped my score a little bit. That's good. That's all I'm trying to do. All right, let's try to get another. There we go. Skill shot. Nice. No ball save, guys, so I gotta. Oh, and I'm on Seance too. Blech. I don't have much of a choice. I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, man. All right. No. Oh, that's it, guys. Oh, that was brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal.
Why, thank you.
280. I'll take that for now. And that is the Addams family. Well, guys, it looks like I've hit my 3 o'clock time limit, or 3 o'clock time limit. I've reached the end of the show. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Put that in there. Get this in here. Exit that because it's a little loud, a little annoying sometimes. So, but yeah, man, thank you. I appreciate it. That Addams family's always been a real tough one for me, man. It's a great table. It's a fun table, classic table. But me and the Addams family have had a love-hate relationship. It loves to hate me. So, but thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate everybody being here. And do me a favor, if you like what you saw today, please give me a thumbs up. And if you aren't a subscriber, please subscribe. And I want to thank everybody for hanging out. And a todos mis latinos en la casa, gracias por verme y por tu apoyo. And until next time, guys, this is ChalataLove signing out. Y'all take it easy. Bye.